Hey y'all, it's Taylor from yokieB.com, and in today's YouTube video I'm going to be sharing all about my 5 favorite yarn brands. Now if you're like me, you always love trying new yarns, and I'm sure that my favorites will change at some point, but these are the ones that I'm loving the most right now. I do have to say that I have a yarn brand that I'm going to try very soon and I cannot wait, and I'm sure that that one will be added to the list. Stay tuned for that video, that one's coming soon. I wanted to just show you guys some yarns that I love. I wanted to show you the types of yarn that I've tried within each brand and some projects that I've made with them and just a little bit about the brand. So I hope you guys enjoy learning about all these fun yarns. I know that I always love looking at pictures of yarn and just seeing yarn and how it's crocheted and knit. Who's ready to look at some awesome yarn with me? Hey y'all, it's Taylor. So first up in my favorite yarn brands is Knit Collage. I had the opportunity to be a part of the Knit Collage knit along this spring. It was so fun. It's something I wanted to do forever. And I made this sunburst pillow. I ordered the yarn and the kit. And this is actually Spun Cloud in High Vibes. And then this is the Wildflower Mini. In like a little kit, you get a sampler with several different colors in it. But one really cool thing about the knit along is that you get access to all the patterns that are a part of the knit along. So this was the one that I chose and I had the kit for, but I also had some leftover Knit Collage yarn and other scrap yarns that I wanted to add into a sweater, and so I made the kaleidoscope sweater as well. So this one was super fun. I'm going to do a video and a blog post about these, but this one I actually used some Knit Collage, my very first Knit Collage skein that I got. I put some of that in there, some more of the Spun Cloud that I had left over, and then also I added in these little trims that you get with your purchase. I actually made a video about adding those to your knits, so I will put that up here. But it was just a really fun experience to be a part of, and I'm so glad that I had the opportunity to do it. I would definitely love to be a part of another one in the future, so I have plans for that for sure. Out of all of the Knit Collage styles that I've tried, Dreamland is definitely my favorite. This is Kenyari Bazaar. I definitely want to try Daisy Summer next. I love the pops of neon, and there's also a new style that I would like to try called Boucle Serenity, and so I'm super excited to try that as well. But there's so many beautiful yarns on there, and I definitely recommend going to check them out because they will just make you so happy. They're just happy yarns. Next on my list for my favorite yarn brands is Spectrum Fiber. Now, I was first gifted some Spectrum Fiber from my friend Becca, this beautiful purple yarn, and it actually inspired my Unicorn Sparkle beanie pattern. But ever since then, I've wanted to try some more of Brianny's beautiful yarn. She uses the most beautiful colors and lots of neon, which y'all know I love me a neon. I have just wanted to try some of her yarn forever. I wanted to make the As If Tea pattern by Shay Johnson, and I knew that I needed some seriously beautiful yarn to use with it, and Spectrum Fiber was definitely top on the list. So I got this beautiful Ice Lollies color and some of her Dusty Rose mohair. It was the first time I had ever worked with mohair, but it was beautiful and I just love the combination. The pattern has a mixture of an Aran weight and a mohair, but I just couldn't resist this DK that I got. And I love, love, love the way it turned out. I actually have two as if tea blog posts, so I will link both of those down below, and I have a video up here if you'd like to check it out. But I love my sweater and the yarn was just absolutely perfect. First time I had ever used mohair, and I cannot wait to use it again, especially because just look at this neon. I definitely want to purchase some of that. Make sure you go check out Brianne's beautiful yarn, Spectrum Fiber. I will link everything down below. Next on the list is We Are Knitters. This is actually the Happy Cushion kit that I did last Valentine's Day from We Are Knitters. I have made a total of 3 kits from them, and patterns in the kits are super easy to follow. I love the designs that they have, and I know that I will be purchasing more of the kits in the future for sure. I have tried the cotton, the wool, and the petite wool. Their wool is seriously the squishiest wool that I have ever used. I mean, just look at that. It's amazing. I will show you in the next clip and in action. But I've used their wool for my Aspen Mountain beanie, and of course the Happy Cushion that you guys just saw, and also my Simone cardigan. That was my first knit sweater. I've got a blog post about that. I will put that link down below. I actually have quite a bit of this yarn for a design that I have in the works, so stay tuned for that. I'm very excited about it and can't wait to get started. So next on the list of my favorite yarn brands is my friend Amanda of Melanated Boho Bay. I met Amanda on Instagram a couple years ago and actually did an interview with her. You can find that video up here and the blog post. I will link down below. But she is one of the sweetest, coolest, and most talented fiber artists you have ever seen. As you can see, this yarn is just gorgeous and full of all the texture and color goodness. Her yarn is super special and requires the perfect project for each one. I still have ideas brewing for this particular skein, but my Total Eclipse of the Heart sweater was designed completely around her yarn. I also used her hand-dyed yarn in my West Knit Starring sweater. So I absolutely love her yarn. I cannot wait to use it more in the future, and you guys definitely need to make sure you check it out. So last but certainly not least on my favorite yarn brands list is Wool & the Gang. So for Christmas last year, I bought a sock kit, the Kinda Magic sock kit from Wool & the Gang. They are the coolest socks, and I had never made socks before, so I was really excited to try them. I have to say that I've never been excited about making socks, but these socks I was excited to make. So I went ahead and purchased 3 different colors. So we will see. I have not finished the first one yet, but there is progress. I'll show you guys that in the next slide. I do have to say that these socks are a little bit tricky. Your tension has to be exact so that the spots show up. As you can see, I have started 2 of the colors and not finished either one. I don't know why I thought that if I started a new color, maybe I would be able to get the tension to work with that one. But either way, they are really fun to make, and I love seeing those spots come to life. And I also like the challenge of getting the tension right because I am so determined to wear these adorable socks. This kit was also my first time ever working with double pointed needles. I always use the magic loop when I'm working in a small round. Also wanted to know how to use double pointed needles, so it's been a cool opportunity for that as well. Wool in the Gang cotton is literally my favorite cotton that I have ever used. It is super soft and it has the best texture and weight, and it just gives your projects a beautiful drape. I actually filmed this part of the video yesterday, but I thought it might be fun to put on my Kyla stripe pullover that is made with Wool in the Gang cotton, just so you guys can see how the drape is absolutely beautiful. It is just gorgeous and I love it so much. It is always my first choice when I have to use cotton, so I definitely wanted to share that with you guys. I also love this super cute Kyla stripe pullover pattern. I will link that down below. It's by Happy Love Co. It is so comfortable and cozy and I just love it. So definitely go get yourself some of this cotton because you will not regret it. So much fun sharing my favorite yarn brands with you, and I hope that it inspired some new ideas and some new projects for you as well. All of the yarn and patterns I mentioned in this video I will link below so you can check them out. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I would love it if you give it a thumbs up and subscribe to join me for all the fun crochet and knit things. Thanks so much for watching.